Welcome back to another episode in our Chupacabras Teambuilder franchise. We are going to be in a bit of a tough stretch here. We have 3 games coming up here. The Stingers, the Blue Dragon, and the Scorpions. Scorpions, not as good as the rest. They're actually not even. Oh, there they are, 3-8. They're not the best, but the other 2, the Stingers, they have been one of the biggest competitors in the league this entire time. Lamar Jackson wins MVP pretty much every season. He might have actually won it every season. Let's actually take a look. Has he done that? MVP was actually Dart, then Lamar Jackson, and then, it's real life. Who gives a damn about that? Of course, looking at the rest of the games after that, not an easy stretch there either, as, yes, maybe the teams aren't the best, but 3 straight division rival games. The Blue Dragons again, the Celtic Foxes, then the Monsters. So, obviously, a pretty tough stretch here at the end. I mean, arguably, the Scorpions are easily the easiest of the bunch, but those types of games are the games that we actually struggle on. So we'll see what happens as we have easily the toughest matchup all year, let alone this stretch, all year in these Stingers. They're 7-4. We're 10-1, but that is not going to change the fact that they have a better team than us. There's no doubt about that. Trey Lance has been playing well, but there goes Lamar Jackson. There goes Lamar Jackson. Of course, got Player of the Week with Skinner, 2 interceptions. The breakouts just haven't been falling, by the way. They just haven't existed. But of course, Trey Lance, I just worry. One of these weeks, it's going to happen. He's just going to be so garbage. We had a really bad, start to the game where a lot of turnovers, but he turned it around as he always does. But yeah, I worry that Trey Lance is going to show up at the worst time. The real Trey Lance, if you will. Looking at the team, though, it looks great, obviously. There's some weaknesses. The O-line could be better. The wide receiver is a little bit lower of an overall outside of Broden. Swain's obviously amazing. Clint Gaines had his moments, and obviously Victor Harrison is maybe the best player in the entire league, not named a quarterback or positioned at quarterback. Defensively, Spellman, he's been okay, but I really haven't seen much from him. Skinner, almost a 90 overall now. Look at him go. Unbelievable. 93 zone coverage, 85 man, 89 speed. Got a Player of the Week, which didn't give him an upgrade point, did it? Did it not? Or did he? I don't even know. Maybe he already had one. I don't know. Seems like he should be getting more XP than that, right? Yeah, I don't know why that's the case, but team looks good. They've played well. This is going to be the toughest task we've had all season long. Let's see if we can win this game against the Stingers, who, of course, are not at the moment technically our biggest competition for the number 1 seed, but arguably the biggest. I still just think that they're the biggest problem for sure. So any chance we have to knock them down a peg is going to be a chance we are not going to take lightly. A lot of S teams, so it's hard to get over to the Stingers, who lost their middle linebacker, Donnell Mullins, 86 overall at age 22, means he was definitely not even a rising star, but like one of the elite names in our league already, at least at his specific respective position. Let's take a look at that Stingers team, though. Obviously, we know Lamar is great. Is he the one carrying this team, though? Okay, Robinson's a very good running back. Who would have thought? Wide receiver 1, Rashee Rice, amazing. DJ Moore, amazing. Romeo Dobbs, pretty damn good. The rest, 6'6" Spruce. I mean, maybe he comes in there and causes problems. Tucker Kraft, he's given us issues in the past, I'm pretty sure. Pretty much. If it's a tight end, you could pretty much safely say they've given us troubles in the past, right? Cosme looking great. Fautanu looking great. Walter Nolan solid. Murphy's solid. Assuming this is a 3-4, this is like a perfectly built 3-4. And then you get to the edge where not really looking great. Donnell Mullins is injured, so I'm not sure what they're doing here, but maybe they're starting him anyways. Gibbons is going to get the start, I think, instead of him, which means there's a speed discrepancy there, especially between him and Victor Harrison. Almost 20 overalls, which is ridiculous. Samuel and McCreary are very good. Free safety definitely needs some work. Strong safety definitely needs some work, but they're tall, so that could be a concern. Kicker, punter, maybe not the best, but this is a very solid-looking team. I don't think anyone needs that to be reiterated for them. Before we head into game 1 of 3, we have to take a look at the weekly strategy, which their turnovers aren't the best, but their average yards and points per game is ridiculous. They're basically, when you average everything else out, the number 1 offense in the league, right? They're just so damn good. It says to defend the outside run. I guess maybe they set up the run to create the pass, or run the ball to create the pass. Defensively, they're really good there too. They do give up some points. Not sure what that's about, maybe from those turnovers. We're going to throw a medium like they're suggesting. I don't know if I really agree with that, but that interior D-line looks crazy, so I don't think running the ball is going to be great. As for our focus players, O-line's one of our biggest problems, so that's why we have 2 linemen there. Of course, Broden probably can be taken off of this list by now. I don't know who to put on there. It would have been Donnelly, but at this point, are we even trying to develop him anymore? I'm not sure. Glaze, maybe? I guess let's just go hard on the O-line because that is a concern. We got 2 upgrade points to start this week out. We have Jeromepkr, who pass block power, run block finesse. I guess you keep going power. You need to get that pass block power up to 80 plus at least, which we, I think, might have just done that. We did. Nice. That's actually big. If there's thresholds there, maybe something crazy goes on. And then Zeke Bomba, who's already an amazing player, just going to get even better with Speed Rusher. You know, why not? Get some block shed in there, maybe even some power move. And that's exactly what happens. 2 to hit power, 2 to block shed, 2 to power move. Tell me why you would go power move again? I don't know. I don't think anyone would. Looks great. Pretty damn balanced. 80 power move now with that +2. As we are now headed in, after we do this staff stuff, to, like I said, probably the toughest game of the year. And here we are on the road. Trey Lance, the numbers. 14 touchdowns, 5 picks, 1,700 yards. The completion percentage there. Everything's there. And now we have the Stingers when they're all yellows. We have a little bit of, not really alternate going on, but just a little bit of difference going on, just like they do. And, yeah, we're going to wear something a little different for once. Of course, the weather's fine. Not that it would matter. They have some sort of dome. It's like a canopy. Is it open top? I don't even know, but it's not a concern anyways. The weather's perfect, so open the damn gates if you got to. Let that damn weather in. Of course, we're at the Hive in Medora, North Dakota. Trying to, you know, I would say pretty much, I think, even analytically, guarantee that they can't beat us for the #1 seed, right? We would have, what, a 4-game win streak on them, or a 4-game streak on them, or lead on them, and then the tiebreaker. So I think maybe if you win one more game after that, you're pretty much guaranteed, but yeah, winning this game would mean a lot. And they have the 6'6" wide receiver Spruce back there returning kicks, and the guy seems tough to handle. Please just keep him at special teams. Don't put him actually on the field. Don't put him out there on offense. That's all I beg. Of course, looking at Lamar Jackson, the numbers got to be absurd. And they pretty much are. 31 touchdowns, 13 picks, 3,000 yards with still 6 games to play. I mean, he's pretty much guaranteed 4,000 passing, 40 touchdowns, probably more, right? But just guaranteed those on the low end, if you want to call it that. Fant going against Rice in the slot is probably not the best look for us as we just get absolutely handled. Robinson, not a great game last week, but who knows? Maybe he picks it up against us today. We're on the 33-yard line. 2nd and 6. Little motion. Got to get out there with Fant potentially. One-on-one against Rice again. Good defense. Tucker Kraft does set him up, though, for a 3rd and 2. Yeah, they got Rice in the slot a lot. It has been, for the most part, Fant going up against him, which he's done okay, but it is only the first couple of plays of the game, so you expect it to be okay. And with the rush, somehow Lamar gets it out for the 1st down. I don't know how he did that. I actually thought we got off the field, and instead he finds a way to deliver the throw, and they will continue the drive. Move Spellman over a little bit. Staying in the middle. There's nobody on him. Lamar tries to take off. Huge hits. Lamar somehow takes that in stride, I guess. I don't know, dude. I don't know how he's still walking. That was an absolute hammer of a hit. Thankfully, that wide receiver didn't peel off because, of course, we played the underneath, and there was no underneath to play anymore. Yeah, I don't know what the hell Skinner's doing. If we didn't get over there, that's a touchdown. I have no idea what is going on with this team when it comes to, like, motions. They just don't follow their guy. Like, you're in man coverage, buddy. Like, cover the guy. Try to get a press. That's great defense. And, of course, he gets off the tackle. Thankfully, it didn't really lead to much. But Fant's all over that and doesn't get a pick, doesn't get a tackle, doesn't get anything. It's unfortunate. All right, it's just the way it is sometimes. 2nd and 9 from the 37-yard line. That's our best stop so far, technically. And Lamar's going to tuck it. Losing 9 on the sack. The DB blitz works. And I hate to do it because 3rd and 9, 18, you think you're pretty safe just playing coverage. I think we got a blitz. It's the only time we've had Lamar Jackson kind of beat, if you will. So we're going to try to hit him again. And they're going to run this ball smartly, and they still get gaped. They ran the play right where our overload was. Oh, my God, that helmet. I know there's going to be some comments about that helmet. That also sounds very sus. Hey, nice helmet, buddy. Actually, terrible helmet. He fair caught that? Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't have fair caught it, but at the same time, I don't know how the hell he caught that off the bounce. I think we made a mistake, but that ball could have easily just stopped around the 5. Trey Lance, 14 touchdowns, 5 picks, 1,700 yards. I would never fair catch the ball. I get it. It's like you fair catch as they can't run into you kind of situation, but at the same time, the way I view it is as long as you're not inside your own 5, you can work, right? Your offense can work. Inside the 5, you're really backed up. Is that Clegane? Clegane, what a catch. Did Swain get hurt, or do we have 2 tight ends? Either way, Clegane, massive gain to the 32. It was not an injury. I really want to run this play action, but will we have the time? Looking deep. Maybe had it, but Trey Lance is open for 9. Late hit. Probably going to pick that flag up, though. And, of course, they do. You know, it's not Mahomes. It's very rare. Very rare for a roughing call to, like, get picked up. Usually, you know, they're like, hey, we're sticking with our decision here. Our clearly wrong decision. Like, not only was it not really late, he was still in bounds, technically, but wasn't even, like, a forceful hit. Good throw. No, it's not. Oh, but Swain holds on. Oh, what a catch. What is his awareness? 99? That is so rare. How did he hold on to this thing? Oh, my Lord, we'll take it. Oh, my Lord, the drift stick is actually really hard to get the freaking play. Trying to get the ball, and it just zooms past it. This is one of those plays where, you know, if you win the game, there goes the drift stick again. You joke about it, like, oh, yeah, I wasn't even throwing to him, but obviously if you lose, you know, admit that kind of stuff. Wow, Highsmithing, great coverage, by the way. Unbelievable. I'm going to have to buy a new controller. Every time I open it up to fix drift stick, it doesn't work. Please, just catch it, you know. There's a chance to run upfield for more, but just get the first. Are they going to challenge this? Oh, damn, the Stingers are desperate. They're more desperate than I thought they'd be. Like, what are you challenging? I mean, he's got his whole body in. Like, he literally almost takes a nap before falling out of bounds. Like, he looks like he's sleeping. The ref's got it right. Thankfully, the R on that referee thing does stand for ref and not something else this time. As Harrison's going to try to outrun everybody. It's not going to be a great run, but he'll get 5. Like, if your defense is giving 5 yards on that look, that's a problem, right? Like, they had us sussed out. Oh, look at Harrison, though. Patience. Maybe could have cut it all the way out, but good blocking, great patience. 3rd and 2 from the 4. Big opportunity entering the 2nd. Looking at the highlights of this game. Clegane, the tight ends, making some big plays on the first drive of the offense's day. Lamar Jackson somehow surviving. Pressure has been immense. Yeah, we couldn't have bounced it out. I think we did a pretty good job here. I'm going to try not to yap too much, but I love looking at this stuff personally. When I play on my own, I always watch this to see if I made a mistake. Obviously, you can't cut right. I think we did a pretty good job with the vision. Now we have a crazy look, but we have the long side of the field to work with here. I like an end around here with Broden, the fastest receiver in the entire league. And there he goes! Broden is in! Rushing touchdown. Might be his first of his career, maybe second. That is a hell of a play call. They never saw it coming. They saw that inside give. They thought it was a run. You know, you're gaining yards. 5 yards into 3 yards. You only need 2. Historically, mathematically speaking, you have a really good chance to get it, you know, and then punch it in on 4th if you can't. Instead, we completely misdirection them. End around in from the 30-yard line. Another motion that's not working. Oh, there goes the DT. We blasted him. Get in there. Good D. I almost just absolutely did something to Maynard there. Outside, get vertical. What a hit on Romeo Dobbs. 3rd and 2. That's another thing most defenses don't have, which is DBs that can hit. Corners specifically. Our corners might be better hitters than our freaking linebackers and safeties. Trying to get out there, can't. Oh, that might be a touchdown. Bijan's fast, but Cross is faster. Try to strip the ball out. That's a big gainer to the 22. Get a little overload. I don't know if you get there with Pierce, so I'm going to run up. We hesitated a little bit. Oh my God, another huge hit. I'm going to be real with you. The last 2 hits we had, I really thought would have been broken tackle hits. I don't know how we're hitting them. I'm very impressed. And great cutback, but defensive tackle. Actually, it might have been Spellman, who I keep calling Spillman. And while they do, oh my God, I was about to say, while they do show empty, not empty, but 4 receivers, I don't believe it's a run or a pass. I think it is a pass. Lamar, oh, what a fine dude. How do you defend that? Perfect play. They answer back. All right, you got a little cross action going on here. I'm liking the crosser from Swain himself. It's a great throw. Swain holds on to the 48. Beautiful. And I didn't show you guys, but the sliders, I mean, we probably showed them at one point. 33 for QB accuracy. All Madden. And, you know, I mean, these throws aren't amazing. They're not spectacular, but they get there. Injury to Walter Nolan. Bit of an injury for them. I feel like the last time we played them, they actually had an injury to Walter Nolan. No? Definitely need to rely a little more on Harrison, though, even though the pass game is doing well. Set that pass game up a little bit with a run game. And again, you might think that's not a big deal. That's a really bad juke move. But being able to scramble Trey Lance there got us first down. I truly don't think with Braden Donnelly there, we actually get that first down throw. As Harrison's got room. Gonna try to outrun him. Doesn't do it. Mapu with some speed and, more importantly, length. Stops that thing to the 22, but a big run. Again, we're not afraid to go for it on 4th down. So, you know, you run the ball, set it up, maybe hit a 4th and 1 run. No free play. And nobody blocks for us. Reaching forward, a yard short. For some reason, they called a timeout. They were afraid of our formation. Then they don't even... Okay. I'll eat my words. I was about to say, and they don't even defend it. They lock Trey Lance's little ass up. He's not even little. He's like 6'3", isn't he? 6'2"? Actually, he is short, isn't he? Is he? Let me look. 6'4". Yeah, I was about to say, he's 6'3" plus. I thought it was 6'3", to be fair, but still. Oh, my Lord. You know, this is a game that looks like our offense is clicking. You know, nothing can go wrong, and yet here they are with a very realistic chance to lead the game into halftime. Of course, we get the ball at half, but that doesn't change the fact that they'd be leading. Oh, Lord. And you can't even say anything about that. We were the hook. Maybe it deters the throw for a moment, but Skinner on his own is running past that route anyway. And then he gets violent with it. Good tackle, but you got to get over there, man. Our team, as always, doing what it does. Selling hard. But he's going to go for the underneath. Doesn't get the knockdown. There goes Romeo Dobbs again, down to the 5 now. Still bringing that blitz. I do not care. I just don't care. We've given him time to throw, and it's not worked, so. Short out. Nope. Oh, what a swat. Rudd getting a hand in there. Unbelievable. This guy's got some NBA player length. Look at this. Look at that hand. Damn, son. Then you go for the ultimate blitz on 3rd and goal from the 5. Trying to time it. Can't get it. And there goes the rush. Pierce containing the edge. So while a pretty bad drive defensively, we do save the day. We do at least don't give up a field goal. Or give up a touchdown anyways. We give up a field goal. And it could be worse. As Springs, you might as well. It's 15 seconds. Actually get some pretty decent blocks. Oh, it's not even Springs, it's Donnelly. I was about to say, this guy looks so slow. I forgot that Donnelly was back there. Freaking Braden Donnelly just got like a 35-yard return. Closer to like 33, but if somebody else was in there, he'd probably get this 40-yard line. Braden Donnelly was hauling ass. Look at the juke. Look at the skirt. And say what you want, but we are going to put Harrison in the kicker turn for this game. It's just such an important game. I'm willing to risk him. Oh, my God. What a throw. We got our very own Lamar Jackson throw in there. Now, this is where the game's going to, hey, they're going to be like, hey, you should probably throw a Hail Mary here. You got a real chance to do some damage here. Oh, I forgot when you audible, it does the, I can't flip it either, can I? It does the RPO. I just kind of went to the quick thing. But I think going for a run here, depending on how quick Harrison is, depending on the lane, he might get us a field goal. And it's possible. Do you go for a field goal from 63? Badden's got 96, 97 kick power. You got a little bit of wind to go with it. I'm going to try it. That is pretty good. And they're not going to give it to us. I think we missed the accuracy by an inch. But in general, it might have just been the power because it didn't make the kick go wonky, but it did feel like there wasn't enough leg on it, right? So I have no idea if that was because of the accuracy, which I just wanted to make sure we didn't overhit it because I needed that ball to the left. So close. So close. Harrison gets like 2 more yards, but unfortunately just didn't have that look. Blue Dragons Monsters, it really doesn't matter to us, but we, of course, would prefer the Monsters win. Gives us a better chance to lock this thing up. Lock this division up. I mean, even this win right here might be enough. we beat the Blue Dragons for sure enough. Cyclones in the comments, you have yourself a 4-4 garbage battle. I suppose technically one of them was 3 wins before, the Cyclones. So the Celtic Foxes versus the Grey Squirrels, which would lead the Celtic Foxes to probably losing another game here. I can't believe this division, dude. This division is so bad. Of course, only touchdown of the game is going to be a Russian one from a very tall wide receiver who might have had his height mislisted through college, got to be honest. He looks tall, but I think he is a little shorter than that. Of course, looking at what we want to do here, I mean, throwing medium has gotten us down the field. It's just we haven't finished the drives. That's on us, nothing else. Of course, we said Harrison is going to be on the return because we are desperate. I mean, we're struggling. It's the toughest opponent of the year. You got to get whatever you can. As Harrison is just so good at everything. Put him at kicker. He probably nails that 63-yarder with room to spare. Of course, looking at Harrison on the year. Speaking of Robinson, our opponent here, he's got him by 200 yards. All of the bye weeks should be done as well. So, yeah, actually, I don't think there might actually still be some bye weeks. Should have taken Broden. Should have taken all these guys. There you go. Good fun. Oh, my God, Adonai. He doesn't. Adonai know what the he's doing. Oh, man. This does not date the video, by the way. That is... Oh, Harrison for 5. That meme is actually, like, rather old for me as well. Is that an injury? Is that an injury? Okay, it's not. It's just a fake out. This looks like a bait. I'm still going to run it, though. Bait or not, you can't give up that much room and still get there in time as Harrison to the 47. You know, we understood an error in our ways. I know we already have that guy mic'd up on the edge, but I'm still going to double him as well. Great blocking. Huge blocks. Harrison won to beat. Beats him with the hezzy back step. Harrison 95 yards on the game and still a whole 2 quarters left to play. What a run. Great blocking. And then, of course, he just used that speed to get out even further. Bench dagger. Ali's in. I mean, Harrison's run a lot, so I imagine it's just a tiredness thing. Over the middle again, please. There it goes. Broden for touchdown, too. Huge drive. There you go. Run the ball more. That's all we got to do. Tell me Harrison's not hurt and it was just being tired. Of course, first freaking play from scrimmage. They get a 9-yarder. We got some players up here. Not blitzing, but should be able to have some success. The running back can't get off there. Oh, Lord. Cross got torched. They're being very smart with Rice. They're moving around, making it tough for our guys to match up on Rice, although it's a lot of Nick Cross so far. I'm going to press the shoes off of him. I got burned completely. Never mind. Good tackle. Skinner to the 15. We have the matchup bye overall, so we should be seeing Tyson Campbell in those, out wide, sets when he's actually playing the X receiver, not the slot. Oh, my God. I can't believe Robinson lived that. He, reacted like he got absolutely destroyed. But he lived. He's fine. Oh, God. They've got all the blocking in the world. Oh, my. Stinger's back on top. This is as advertised, this game. And it's not going to be Harrison, who's in the zone, mind you. Weeks is a great return man, though. Oh, look at Weeks. He outdid 3 defenders. And he's open. Oh, it's a terrible throw. Oh, I need Broden to get that, though. I swear the more nonchalant, easy throws are the ones that he misses. Good throw. I mean, that's a perfect throw. And there goes Peters. Running. All the way to 38. A simple drag can do wonders. Inside zone left. They are way off to the wrong side. Peters going to have a tough time getting inside on that corner. And I don't know if he even tried to be honest, as we lose a yard and are in the zone first run. I genuinely don't even feel like he tried to do it. To me, it looked like he just gave up. He went to the safety for some reason. Oh, please. Oh, it's a perfect throw. Swine behind the defense. Back-to-back touchdown. Big plays. There's been some misses today for Mr. Trey Lance, but when he's needed to hit the big one, he's done it. Best on best inside. Why are we... Oh, wow, what a hit. Why are we not running? Our guy literally had a mini surf session on his own. Hopefully he had fun, I guess. Try to blow up with Jones. We don't. Wow, look at these blocks. Good team tackle, but to the 48, Robinson. They said to defend the run, and we obliged. It's not really slowed it down, but they weren't wrong. Damn, can't get off the block at all. Doesn't finish the tackle. DJ Moore just barely gets the first down. No matter what we try, bring a little blitzer, doesn't work. Nothing. I mean, nothing is going. I don't know what to tell you. We're all over the place here. We actually cover someone. Wow, there's no one on Romeo Doubs again. To the 10. This is, you know, a game that even if you lose, you're like, okay. It's fine. They're a good team. We know we belong. They know they belong. Whatever happens next time, it's going to be a good one too. Great defense. Picked off over the shoulder. Tyson Campbell gave his guy a chance. Not a good one there, though, as Tyson Campbell's a big fella. He's an established corner. It's the one guy in this defense you probably don't want to test at the cornerback position. And we got ball hawks everywhere, to be fair. That's a really good try to just put in a spot where only your guy can get it, but it just comes out too late, I think. Actually, not even really that. I think it just, there's a little too much air on it. It allowed the DB to get in place. Of course, look at the rushing touchdown leaders. Jonathan Taylor actually leads all running backs, but Harrison not too far behind there. At the end of the day, Victor Harrison's great, but there's a lot of really good receivers on this team. We are going to give the ball to whoever is cooking for us. We got ourselves in some trouble here. Throw it away. Nice little swivel, but nah. My mental, even though it doesn't always work out that way, my brain tells me if it takes too long to develop the play, unless someone's wide open, just don't take it. And they blitz the wrong way. Adonai Mitchell baits the hell out of the slot corner. And we get over 100 in the day for Harrison. Bit of a long developer. We'll run the ball again. Do we have the guy mic'd up? Is that Gibbons? We got to ID the mic. It's not really the mic, but it's the guy I want blocked, so. Yeah. The guards didn't really do a great job there. We do get the pick, though, so obviously you can get away with having to punt it, but you don't want to. Mitchell can't get it to him. Just takes a little too long to develop. That pass rush is starting to heat up, and it's going to be a punt. All right, let's see what we got for the punting. This should be a perfect one. That's so good. Ah, it stays in, though. Just dove. I mean, we've definitely given Lamar Jackson a chance here to prove how clutch he is. I wish we didn't, but we definitely did. Inside, great defense. Romeo Doubs dropping a surprise. He's been a big player for them today. But equally on the defensive side of the ball, Rudd's been a big player for us as well. We've been burned a bit, but he's also knocked out some crazy ones. Try to swat, and then unfortunately we get beat. Nickel blitz. And we've got very athletic linebackers. We can keep them out there every once in a while. Yeah, they're wasting every inch of this. They're trying to clock us here. Oh, you got to get him. And he misses him, obviously. Strip, why not? Got the help. One of these times, we will actually make the play. One of these times. Might not be today. Definitely won't be tomorrow. But one of these times. Oh, my Lord. What the hell was that? He, like, ducked him somehow. That's kind of crazy. Well, I need one of these guys to make a crazy play like Tyson Campbell did. Got to get out of the way of the blitzer, which we will in time. Oh, we baited that too hard. I didn't even realize he was that open out there. Great tackle down to the 5, but oof. Did we not have a blue? Am I missing something? I thought we had a blue over that was going to, like, at least make him have to think about it. But that was just wide open. Yeah, corner. Touchdown Stingers, I mean, their offense did their part. 5 wide's a little off-brand for us, which is exactly why I think it's the perfect call. I should have taken it. Damn it! We sold so hard there. 10-yard sack. Had Mitchell right off the rip, dude. We had him. Just didn't take it. Swain, please. Oh, no way this is holding. There's no way this is holding. Oh, no way. That is harmful. Please be PI. Oh, I thought that was maybe PI because Mitchell cut in. He got completely stopped. Deion Dawkins might have just lost us the game. That is a tough beat. We're at the 30 other side of the field. Now we're backed into our own 10. Broden. Oh, please. No way. All right. When in doubt, you know the drill. Screen it out. They're on it. Oh, we do get a block, though. Harrison should be able to pick some up. Dude, that's at least half of it. That's something. I mean, I don't really see how you punt this thing. I mean, it's a 3-point game. You got to play defense anyways. You know, they get a field goal, so what? It's a touchdown deficit. I think that's crazy talk to think about punting this. But what do I do to get the yards I need? Cross shot. I mean, I don't hate it. Get the blocker. Oh, man, I would have loved a free play. No free play. He's about to hit him too. Broden wide open. Wow. Don't get me wrong. We're fading off. Again, it's probably why it... No, it didn't happen. We were still in the play action when... This stupid drift stick, man. We're still in play action before he's even, like, he's already gone. You know, he's already off that. The only chance we would have had is we would have sprinted far left right away, which obviously who the hell expects that? We have 6 blockers, and they couldn't stop the 4 that came in. I guess 5, technically. Actually, we had 6 blockers. I'm pretty sure the tight end blocks on that play, too. That is a pathetic effort by the defense there. That is so bad. Still not over, though. Wow, they're going to throw this. Maybe it is. No, it's not! Baited by Tariq, who's got room. Will anyone catch him? Tariq Carpenter. He's going to get caught by Rice. Please! Down to the 9. What a pick. 90-yard return. Look at him dancing on him. What a turn of events. The bait is real. I really hate this run. I don't like this run at all. I'm going to go central if we're running it at all. Shift it over left. That's the play. Fullback leaves me. Thank you. How you blow that, I'll never know. Of course, we're trying to clock this thing. I don't know why they didn't call a timeout there. They know the situation. They know no matter what, they can get the ball back no matter how we play this. And no matter how we play this, you're going to want the ball back because you can avoid overtime. Get out of the way. Oh, I'm so conflicted. Got to. If it was just to tie it, I think I do actually kneel there and hope to waste some timeouts. But it is for the 4-point lead, assuming you hit the extra point. So, you know, it is a situation where even if they drive down, they do need the touchdown. Tariq Carpenter saving the day. Dependable hands. Speed to return the ball almost all the way. Beautiful clutch. And yes, expect us to somehow sell. You have a cover 4, and yet everyone's coming in. Over the middle, could be another one. It is! What is Lamar doing? Of course, it wasn't for how fast of a quarterback they have. What a spin move on Lamar, speaking of. I don't know what he's doing. He just sold. I mean, you look at our history of interceptions this season, any season, really. It's really not that crazy. Oh, my Lord. And of all the guys to give us 3, it's Lamar who was playing lights out. Baited by 2 linebackers, mind you. And there goes some room. Harrison calls game. Why the hell? Like, sure. I guess every single player that is ever celebrating in the NFL, they come to a near complete halt, like dancing into the end zone. Every single one of them. Every single one, apparently. And with 11 seconds left, I mean, they would need to get like a 20-some yard play, call a timeout, hit the field goal, have maybe 2 seconds on the onside, hit the Hail Mary. I mean, you could have that every day of the week. That's not going to get you into field goal range, so take the bait every day. Although I think in reality here, you just have to kick the field goal. You just don't have the time to throw it. So, again, while very nuanced, I mean, sort of nuanced, the game should know better. Like, this Hail Mary does literally nothing. Kicking the field goal there at least gives you a chance if you were to get the hit. You'd have 1, maybe 2 seconds if you're lucky on the onside. You have no choice, right? You have no choice but to play it like that. So, unfortunately for them, that is not going to be the case. We win 35-24. Very close game right up until like midway through the 4th. You know, we actually gave them a great chance to win that. They were up 3 with ball inside the 20. And Lamar Jackson just got overly confident. They threw the ball when they didn't need to, and Trey Lance took advantage of the situation given to him. Harrison, of course, closing the game out. What a win. And, of course, we win the game, barring all that my drift stick tried to do. Of course, I don't think it actually affects too much. It just really affects the camera work when I'm trying to look at, like, instant replay. But, yeah, Harrison, 140 yards, 2 touchdowns. You know, Robinson was good, but Harrison was better. Let's just call it how it is. Receivers, pretty damn good for the Stingers. We got 77 with a touchdown from Swain. Could have had a lot more if that penalty didn't take it all the way back, unfortunately. Looking at the sack numbers, 2 for Glenn, 1 for Jones, 1 for Pierce, 1 pick for Spellman, Campbell, and Carpenter. And then, of course, Batten misses a 63-yarder. We're not blaming him for that. And here it is, Week 14. The Blue Dragons, does that mean they won? I think they won. I think they did win. So 5-game lead we have with 5 games left. Winning this game solidifies the division. And realistically, I mean, 2 wins, I think, solidifies the bye week. We have a storyline to look at. First things first, though, as always, I love to look at the players of the week. Just something I do. We did not give one up. We did also not have one. Trying to think, maybe Harrison, he was probably really close. I'd say he was maybe 10% off. You know, 10% more stats and he would have got it. Let's take a look at the storyline. Probably should have looked at the roster first. Thing we should be doing is roster first, storyline second, because if they're like, hey, we got to stop the Blue Dragons, do you think we should do this, 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 this? It's like, I don't know how good they are. Look at this. Their wide receiver 2 could be trouble for our CB2. Like, who is their wide receiver 2? Like, Rudd doesn't really have any problems, let's be honest. Also, I don't know why that glitches out. We are the LVVSGWTAJJs. Let's talk about the Blue Dragons. At least the text works where it matters, right? Josh Downs. Ooh, that is a tough matchup. He is the type of receiver that beats the type of corner Rudd is. Rudd's like 6'3". Downs a little smaller. I don't know. I guess you do this one because it's the worst. It's like the best loss situation. Like you lose some tackling, but you don't lose coverage. You know, you got a good network. Let's take a look though at the Blue Dragons. See what kind of injuries we're cooking with. We have one more week for our Steffens injury, which I got to say our offense is looking fine without him. Jalen Warren injured. Okay. Jalen Warren's, he's hit or miss. Sometimes he kills us. Sometimes he just does nothing. It's usually the nothing part, though, right? Blue Dragons, looking at their team. We know their team, but, we're about to play them. Probably not even going to show them next episode because, we're literally about to play them again soon. Greg Bartow, though, we talked about it. This guy could maybe be the better of the starters. So, even though it says day one starter, he wasn't. Now he is. Speedy. Elusiveness is there. Not a bad-looking player. McConkey and Downs, very good duo. 10-1, he always does well against us, even though he's not that great. Ryman's good. Volson's okay. Frold's good. Walker's amazing. Tom is amazing. So they got a good O-line. D-lines, it's developing. DT's solid. Edge, of course, TJ Watt's a problem, but he looks like he's going to retire soon. Hallelujah. Patrick Queen and Barrett Carter, very fast. Middle linebacker 1 and 2. Thibodeau on the outside is okay. Corners, these guys, these are the ones that give us troubles, dude. Will Johnson is going to make me cry. Marcus Williams is good. Winfield's amazing. Kicker's got 96 kick power. For the weekly strategy, it seems their run game sucks, so we are going to defend the medium pass. I don't care what they say about deep pass. The deep pass just isn't going to come into play as much. And then, of course, the D-line stuff, probably run inside your best bet. I think that's the best bet offensively. And here we go. Trey Lance, get your music off my screen. 16 touchdowns, 5 picks. I mean, he's doing well. He's doing really well. There's some misses last game, but overall, he hit the ones that mattered. We won the game. I'm not going to complain about it. I think he's easily done enough to distance himself from Donnelly for at least another week. At this point, it would take 2 games back-to-back of pure garbage to lose the starting job. So I'm not sure what that means for Braden Donnelly going forward. Maybe he demands a trade. I don't know why he wouldn't. But he might also be like, hey, I can win this job back. Just give me another offseason, I'm taking it. But at this point in time, show me where Trey Lance has a weakness. I mean, there's some inaccuracies at times, but overall, it's really just, there's not one. And now that I actually lied about that, there's one weakness he has, which is the kick return game that I keep forgetting to take him off of while he gets to the 30. What is this? Oh my God. Like, I get it. He's saying, he's telling us every time he wants the technical start, which is playing kick return. It counts, but we got to, if he's going to do that, we got to fair catch it and then pull him, All right, first play. We're looking around at the pass game. I know we said run, but got a lot of players up. And that is a crazy throw. I don't know why we took that. I don't know why. I panicked for one. Saw the edge. Thought that was our deep in. I forgot that was our post. And when he kept running as I threw it, I was like, oh. Uh-oh. Bad decision. Well, add that to the list of interceptions we've thrown this year on a bad decision. Saw the pressure, panicked insanely hard. I thought he was running the in, which he would have been so open if he did. But it was actually Mitchell. That's on me, obviously. I don't think anyone needed to say anything about that, but that's unfortunate. Why does Trey Lance have to be so accurate, though? Like, why couldn't he have, overthrown the hell out of it? Oh, my God, Cam Ward. I don't feel, even with that pick, I don't feel too worried. From the 49-yard line, thought the cutback was there, and we tried to as they gain a yard. Oh, there goes Spellman. Fighting one of the offensive linemen and then just broke his shoulder or something. I don't even know how that works. Oh, there goes Skinner. Almost lost him, brought him down. Loss of 3 on the play, as it was a shoulder. Looks like Damone Clark is going to be taking over for the day. It's unfortunate. Spellman has done some things for us. Of course, Nick Martin's still technically the starter over there anyways, but still. Post. I left the running back. Had to go with the post. all day to throw and still can't find him. That'll be a punt. Right, now this is a lane that I can run the ball on. I like it. Inside handoff, pretty good blocking, cut inside for 5. Last week, of course, 140 yards with 2 touchdowns. What a game. They look like they're annoying Harrison there. Still can't get the free play, though. Oh, my Lord. What a catch by Broden, but a little bump there. We love the boot slide. They look like they're playing zone. Tough throw, especially when your tight end starts running away from the play. We had a perfectly good look. Oh, it's a great cutback. Give us some credit for the vision. Gain of 7, 3rd and 3. Usually we make the bad read running the ball, so give us some credit for once. Just one time. Can't get the ball off. Oof. 4th and 3. I mean, I'm going to punt this, I think. We can pin them deep as well. Their defense is doing all right so far. We already know that was going to happen, though. Their corners are good. And he takes a throw away. I was about to say, I was getting ready for the run, so we almost gave up the slant. There's a lot of players to cover over here, by the way. You gotta, what a good tackle. Gotta do better than that. There's so many more players to cover on that other side that I need you to win your matchup when you have it. Martin against the running back. He's gonna take that, and we miss by an inch. Good tackle attempt. Bartow to the 40. Oh, I felt like we had that bait. Great catch by Noah Fant. That's not Noah Fant. That's Noah Gray. There's some differences. a few. I mean, there's like one really big difference. Jersey number, of course. Creeping over with Clark just in case it's a run to the left. And we're there with Clark. Big play behind the line. They will get the first points, though, assuming they hit the field goal. Is that another injury? I thought it was. Great tackle by Clark, who doesn't really get to play much, mainly special teams. Doesn't really even get involved that much in special teams, usually eating a block. And they will get the field goal, so they'll get the first points up on the board, which I think that's very Matt. No springs on the return. He will be the lead block. You're probably thinking, not again, Donnelly. Oh, look at the blocks. There goes Weeks to about the 40. All right, little inside zone action. Guard does a pretty good job. We cut back. We cut again. Maybe should have went all the way. Just bounce back to get the 9. Where does it go? You know, single back. Got all these linemen in. Just get us our first down, you know. It's Harrison. Can turn into something anyways. And there we go. Gain 6 on what should have been maybe a yard or 2. We are that desperate. This could be a blitz, which means Broden one-on-one could score. It's behind him, but he still might do it. Broden's fast, and just like we said, always think ahead. It felt like a blitz. It looked like a blitz. And, of course, Broden is too fast and too athletic. Maybe not athletic enough to make that play on. Of course, a little behind him, but just such a good reach that, I mean, he just still catches it with enough stride to run past everyone. I love a cutback. Cover 3 press so far. Defense done a pretty good job. Over the middle. Oh, what a hit. Holds on, though. It's McConkey. And it's just me, or like every time I say McConkey, I just feel like I'm saying a slur. No? Like it just feels like one. I suppose it is like honky is in it, right? I suppose. Canceled. To the outside. Can't get there. Oh, God, again. Skinner! Wow, the force is with you to the 25-yard line. He just put the force in him. I mean, what? 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Oh, that's a good throw. What a hit. What a catch. What a 7-yard line. It's unfortunate. But there's only some things you can do. And those things is play better defense, which we don't know how to do that. Screen? No. Oh, perfect throw to the back of the end zone. Our defense is struggling a little bit. My favorite thing is a bad kick return, which is very rare for us, but that was what we had there. This should be wide open, Peters, right? Nope. Tight end, please. No! Help! Swain! If I was Harrison, I wouldn't even want the help from Swain after that. Okay, Swain, just chip Thibodeau, get to the linebacker. Or leave us entirely. Oh, we got room. Damn, am I crazy or is Harrison slow? Like, I know he's not as spry as he once was in his college years, but still, he feels slow. It's a tough throw. No, it's not. Why is Broden making that so hard on him, though? Broden's just out here making that way harder than it needs to be. Just slow down, catch the ball. He doesn't even probably need to go out of bounds. Oh, it's a great bait. Broden drops it, though. That one might be a little bit of a hitting the sprinty before we needed to. There's no way. There's no way Patrick Queen just baited that. I've got to respect this guy more, I think. The drag is open. The drag is potentially a first down if it's thrown well. He runs to the drag and then backs up and baits us. That's crazy. That is literally crazy. Look at him step in and then back out. Oh, my. Like, I'm not crazy, right? He's got the drag. He has to cover the drag. Brother, I can't be blamed. I'm sorry. At this point, this is when I've decided I'm going to Mitchell. At this point, and he just doesn't finish. Oh, my. Give him some credit. He's holding the lead for the freaking Blue Dragons. Not a bad play by him. Just an unexpected one from us. 2 interceptions today. Both reads. Oh, I'll get him. Oh, I thought he's going to throw it away. Skinner said no. Losing 10. Please. Thank you. Okay. 3rd and 14. Should be able to stop. Well, I don't necessarily think that Ward is a great quarterback. I do trust that if he has time, he'll hit something, so we're going to bring the blitz. We got all day to throw. No way. Oh, what a huge hit to stop him a yard short. That's why we kept running. We're going to play it safe here. Safe up. Damn, Tariq Carpenter actually got burned there. Barely got that. I thought he's going to leave it. Like, we're at the freaking 20 almost, dude. And I'm not going to run a trap because I actually want this all the way on the edge. Peters, get a block, please. He just leaves it. Of course, the one guy that gets us is the guy that he should have blocked. Now we have an injury to Fashion. It's his fault. It's not, but I'm going to blame him anyways. That's a crazy read. What a catch and throw. Fashanu injured with a bruised knee, but he'll be fine. 2-minute warning. Down 3. Defense is keeping us in it, as they do. I know they did give up a touchdown and a field goal, but it is what it is. Gonna take Harrison. In the past, not really dependable for that. Really thought we maybe turn that into something a little bit larger than that. Let's go with... Post isn't terrible look. Oh, man, it's a good read and just misses the throw. Out the backfield, maybe Harrison got a quick read over to Mitchell. Quick throw, great throw and catch. Trey Lance's numbers not looking great today. Not really a Trey Lance problem, though. Issues reading the field. Oh, they left him. That's Broden. He's open. I just don't know if I trust it, personally. Pretty sure Broden was X on that play. I just didn't trust it. I don't know. It's a lot to ask for, I feel. Screw it. Overthrows him. Good try, though. Drag under. I mean, we just need 4 yards. Keep the drive going. And we should get it. There you go. Gotta say should, because Harrison, even though I believe in him more, still has sus hands. Which even saying that sounds sus itself. Clegane, trying to trust him more on this drive. Good throw. I don't know if it's going to lead to much, but Harrison getting a couple of catches here. This clock is going to be running, huh? Damn, that's a lot more clock than I thought. Should have called a timeout. Kind of held that too long. That's us. We're just trying to get the ball out as quick as possible. Another drag. Peters this time. Please. Didn't get the left foot down. Man, Adonai Mitchell is some bot. They're going to let me challenge this thing? No. I think that left foot, oh my lord, this drift stick. It did look like it was slightly out. Oh, come on. Wait. No, it's not in. I mean, unless you count that little touch. Well, he blew it. That's a big play. 7 seconds left. Timeout. Not that we needed it. He would have slid out. Of course, under 45-yard field goals are basically guaranteed with this kicker. He's got that ability. 10-10, though. I mean, these Blue Dragons are keeping... I mean, it really feels like we're going to win this game. But we're allowing the Blue Dragons to just, have a chance. And I don't like it. And they actually get the ball to start the second half. So here they are. Potentially, they got a chance to win this game. Wide open. Nick Martin not doing a great job there. First down. A lot of linebackers in. There we go. Perfectly timed play. 7-yard sack for Tariq. You're going to go under center like that, you got to be careful. We are always lurking. We're always looking for an opportunity to time the snap. We are probably the best in the league at it. This team just does it better than anyone else. He left the... There's no way they called PI on us, right? Not that it matters. Not that it matters. Please tell me it's a hold. It's a hold! Oh, no, for them. That is unfortunate. Not for us, though. We'll take it. Appreciate you. I really thought it was just that we contacted him illegally. Witness protection. Oh, he fumbled! Wait, is that legit? Those are good hits. The fullback just got popped. I don't know. The ball came out really quickly, so I think it is. What a hit. Was that Matt Fant? I don't know if this is. Oh, it's definitely a fumble. He was still on his feet. Why are we looking at Skinner? That is legit, right? Let's find out. It is. Wow. Just absolutely put it on the best spot to force that fumble. And overthrown. It's a tough throw. It's a long throw. Great blocking. Let's stop going so hard in the pass, though. Let's just win the game on the ground. Harrison can do what he got to do every time. Oh, we got to cut that back. Blocking, just there's nobody there. I mean, this defense has got some corners, but it is still crazy that they're doing what they're doing right now. Oh, we had it too. We still have it. Oh, and then we fumble. Talk about just selling. And then Fasher's not going to get up. Trey Lance is going to catch this. He's not that fast. What a tackle to the floor. Oh, my God. What a disaster. Should have just taken it. Had two opportunities there to take Broda and just didn't take either of them. Playing too safe at the wrong times. Playing too risky at the wrong times. Everything's at the wrong time. And great job by Fant to just stop that momentum to the 3. That's 3 turnovers now for Trey Lance today. And none of them are technically his fault. Martin. Finish that. Fant, good job. Don't care. They got 3 receivers out. They're under center. You try to time this again. Get in there. Knock him down before he even has a chance to read. And he gets the touchdown. We're down by 7. You know the drill. Things get bad. Victor Harrison comes in on the return to try and save the day. Not that it matters because they're not even going to get him out there. So now we're risking him on a block. Oh, there you go. And then Harrison seals the block. Oh, my God. Blasted, but to the 50. Get in there. Is there a thing he can't do well? Because it's really not even catching anymore. Catching's, you know, he's a strong suit. Like, this is the look I'm getting today to run the ball. You know, like, what am I supposed to do with that? Clegane, it's a great throw, great catch, gains 8. Those are the kind of plays we've been foregoing today, though, so we got to get back to that. If it's there, take it, get the yards. Oh, good job by Harrison to turn that into a first down, but Clegane could have tried to break off and get a hand on him. I do worry, though, that he probably would have gotten a hold, so, tough trade-off. Good enough blocking. Harrison will show off the speed. Gets a block, but not enough of them soon enough. To the 28, though. First down. 1,300 yards, 13 touchdowns on the year. That doesn't count receiving. Run back left. I mean, I still believe in it. They are bringing a lot. They're trying to stop this run. They know this is the best way to get back into the game. Lineman doesn't get a piece of them. We still get 4. All things considered, it's not bad. Instead of the drag, we're going to run an out for Peters. And they're on it. That's a crazy one. What a catch by Swain. The timing was literally perfectly. Anything later would have been picked off for sure. I thought it was still going to be picked off. Try to use the Swain's block as a double, and it kind of worked to the 6 with a 6. Oh, they're not ready for this, no? As long as our backside is not completely destroyed. Oh, yeah, there's nobody there. There you go. Touchdown, Harrison. Slowed it down. Took what the defense gave us and had ourselves a successful drive for once. You know, this is a little bit better of a team. I mean, this is a game you probably lose just with all the errors. Oh, we bumped him on accident. Good defense. That's tough. Deeper definitely got open. We needed to get back there, but unfortunately we bumped the freaking drag in the process. A good cutback, but Rudd is there. 3rd and 4. Got the safeties coming up. I thought we could time it. 4th quarter, 17 all. Big chance here on 3rd and 4, both sides. Got a lot of linebackers in. Maybe should have went with the DB blitz instead, but let it be. Ah, so quick. I was going to drop him too, but I just decided not to. Let's go D-line. Fall star, left tackle. Drop it back. Or a penalty on us? Hello? What? Am I an insane person? I swear our guy never even moved. Wait, what? I have no idea what just happened. Try to strip him. Can we get him? Thank you. All right, man coverage. We could probably get Skinner coming in, though. I say that as the tight end Burns wide open. Perfect blocking to the 18. They almost seal the freaking drag for that many yards for a touchdown. Our coverage has been terrible. No, we're not there. Is that Tree Carpenter? I mean, as a running back. All right, defense. Come on. Come on. Get a stop. Let's go. Let's do this thing. More man coverage. Really hasn't worked. Wide open. Try to get him. Holds on. The way our defense is playing, I think this is a go-for-2 situation if we get the touchdown. This is the worst we've played. Harrison's still not on the return, and we let it bounce. Fantastic. Good move by Weeks, but now we're at the 13. Trey Lance coming out on the field. Obviously not a good day for him. Throwing ball. Okay, I guess we're just not going to show Trey Lance's stuff, but team in general, just, I mean, it's some ups and some downs. We've had an opportunity, though. Let's see if we can capitalize. I say capitalize as if it's an opportunity that, like, we took away. It's just, you know, we have an opportunity to get back into it. Not a great route and an even worse throw. All right, it's that kind of game today. I guess we're going to run the ball. That kind of game. Draw. We had to go right. They literally, the guard bounced us off. I mean, defense has not done well, but backed up this hard. If we don't get something here, we're going to have to punt it. And we pick up the block. Swing. These linemen, these blockers are getting lost. It's genuinely a miracle that we actually got that first down the way they played that. That is so bad by us. There's no one open. Please. What a catch. Broden. He loses a yard, but I'm absolutely on board with that. I am on board with that attempt 100% of the way. He almost made an insanely clutch play. Oh, what a block. Good job. First down. Clock is running, but it's fine. Okay, it's crazy that 20 seconds had to come off there, but 2-minute warning. We know what we need to do. Defense has really struggled to make stops, so if we do get this touchdown, we are going for 2. Swain wide open. It's a good throw. What is wrong with this team right now? Let's run the ball, create something on 2nd 10. There's nobody there. What is happening? Like, what is Swain doing here? Like, where are they going? Block for us. Oh, my. So it'd be really nice to have, you know, a little bit of trucking power. Please. Thank you. Broden's the only guy I trust on this team. Broden and Harrison. 5 catches, 106 yards, and a touchdown for Broden today. Don't know how to waste the clock a little bit without being too far away, so we're not going to run it just yet, but we will try to get that clock away a little bit. Wide open for Mr. Peters. That's about 8. We'll take it. We might naturally just get that because it's taking 20 seconds each play somehow to get to the line. And there goes Harrison for a big gainer. I don't want to waste the timeout just yet. Okay, I'm going to call a timeout because they're showing stats. What are we doing? Showing stats with like 60 seconds left in the game while the clock's running. That's tough. Broden wins the route, but because the ball is so flat, he actually loses the route technically. The guy that's underneath is actually in better position. Peter's got a double on him. Broden's probably your main. No one's your main. I didn't believe in Harrison. I should have. Damn. I just know how deadly a sack there would be. So I just could not risk that. I'm sorry, Harrison. You actually clutched up. Let's create something. Broden fights to the 9. It really sucks he didn't get that because we're probably looking at running the ball here and then spiking if we assumingly get this first down. Which we won't. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Patrick Queen wins them the game. Wow. How no one got him running across there is insane. Peck sold. That's actually crazy. I mean, Peck, I mean, there's not really much he could have done. He's being doubled in. Oh, wow, dude. I can't. Patrick Queen has made some plays, dude. Player of the game for sure. That is the freest looking run in the world from here. Free. And we just lose it. Wow. As they are going to win the game 24-17. Too many mistakes on offense and too many extended drives allowed by the defense. There was some, you know, plenty of opportunities on 3rd down to get them off the field, and we just couldn't do it. You know, the offense is definitely more at fault without a doubt, but defense is not without fault, I should say. A couple of mistakes, you know, a couple of drops in there, some missed throws, just some bad things that just shouldn't happen. You know, we're not used to that happening yet. Here we are losing our second game of the year. And we had plays in there. We had some big plays, and we just failed to do enough. 2 really good games back-to-back. Trey Lance, 2 picks, and a fumble, mind you. So definitely not his best performance. We've been struggling. We've been missing some reads, and Patrick Queen just, he clutched that game up, dude. Give the guy some credit. He had a game. I'm not going to hate on it. I'm going to hate it, but not hate on it. You know what I mean? Because I don't. Please explain it. Week 15, though. A pick-me-up, easy game, or a trap game. On the road, the Scorpions, they've won 2 in a row. They're 91 overall. This is not a team to mess with, even though they are statistically, roster-wise, not that great. But they did just get a Player of the Week with Shedeur Sanders. Patrick Queen, of course, had a Player of the Week because he literally was the Player of the Game, Player of the Year, basically. But let's take a look at the Scorpions team, see if there's any injuries. Of course, big returning player for us, Mr. Steffens. At first we were like, hey, we're not missing a beat with him, or without him, and then Adonai Mitchell, mistakes left and right. Ronaldo Green, of course, injured for Scorpions, probably their corner 3, but you never know. And yeah, we're gonna welcome Steffens back with arms wide open. I don't know why that came out of me, but it did. Shedeur Sanders, 89 overall, pretty fast actually. Throw power is decent, accuracy's ridiculous. ETN, we know he's one of the top 5 backs in the league just based on yards and touchdowns, I believe. And then looking at receivers, Jonathan Wheeler, pretty damn good wide receiver 1. Jerry Jeudy's not bad 2. And then Christian Watson's a guy you cannot let get by you. Otherwise, he will make you pay. We called Noah Fant. We actually get Noah Fant this week. Left tackles Will Campbell. Left guards Bergeron. Centers Powers Johnson. Right guards is Field. And then Membu is the right tackle. So a very good line that has plenty of years to continue developing. Max Crosby's a freak edge. Dan is not bad. DTs are maybe a point of weakness. Left outside linebacker Hargrove looks like a off-ball linebacker. Really is just a run stopper. Nick Bolton's obviously a good kind of do-it-all, and then right outside linebacker should be someone else like Christian Harris, but it's Adisa Isaac for some reason. Corners, it was their corner 3 as they have Jalen Johnson and Lassiter at 1 and 2. Not the fastest, but very good talent. Free safety's amazing. Strong safety's pretty good. Kicker's okay. Punter's great. As far as how you want to attack this or approach this game, apparently run defense. So inside run for ETN, and then they are not good on defense apparently. We're going to run inside because I still don't believe it. Feels like the upgrades have been a little bit far in between, but Victor Harrison, of all the players to get an upgrade, not bad. We haven't really trucked much, yet he can, as it stands, truck. Especially if he gets a 90 here, please. Oh, that's not bad, though. It's pretty good. 3 to break tackle, which officially puts him over 90. Obviously, he had the +3 with the break tackle bonus for the morale and coaching stuff, whatever. But physically, if all that stuff goes away, he does have 91+. Of course, we do have to truck more. When we're in a situation where we clearly can't juke out of it, which, we had with that Swain missing the block, which actually played a pretty big factor, I think. We got to truck. We could probably get out of it. The problem is the truck move. Oh, my. The truck move doesn't really get you anywhere. Usually the truck is just like, it falls forward a few yards, which is something, but it doesn't usually break the tackle, which is why we usually don't even worry about that. Wood, not a bad upgrade there. He's actually pretty good. He's just slow as hell. And here we are on the road again. Broden, 115 receiving yards. 1 touchdown last week. Tried his best to win the game. Of course, they look so similar to us. Had to kind of change it up a little bit with the home and aways. Kind of just chose some colors and didn't really care too much about conflicting. Because, of course, technically our colors aren't black and, tan or sand, if you will. I don't even know if sand's a color, but that's what it looks like, sand color. But we do have an alternate that looks very similar to it. It's just, just to avoid any conflicts, we're just going to make them that black color today as we are in the desert of Phoenix, Arizona, the Desert Stadium. See who ends up getting the ball first. It looks like we're kicking the ball, and we did choose receive. I don't know if that's good or not. What is our history here? Oh, look at Donnelly on the kickoff. What is our history here? Have we done better or worse receiving first? All right, we will be receiving that ball first. See if it hurts us or not. Oh, my Lord. What are we doing? Why are they leaving this? It might actually be the drift stick. That might be the drift stick doing that now. Either way, we are on the field for first as the offense, but we're at the own 20-yard line. Touchdown to pick ratio has kind of fallen off a little bit. And with that being said, we got to get back in the win column. Clutched up against the Stingers. Could not do it against the freaking Blue Dragons. Those division games, they get crazy. as we start off with a bang for a gain of about 8. And I got to say, the difference in color, top to bottom, very noticeable in this stadium. Don't know why it ended up like that. Like, the wash just didn't come out clean. Oh, there goes Clegane picking up the block. Harrison getting to the 45. Big run again as we lose Swain potentially, I think. Who was that? Was that Swain? Looked like Swain, sadly. Steffens comes back in. Swain's now out. And great blocking in the end. We get a first down. Huge run to the left. Run the ball again. It's working well, and huge run again. Harrison caught at the 26. Swain pulled hamstring. I mean, that is something that could become bad if he re-injures it, so we're going to keep him out. Harrison is probably getting pretty juiced here. Harrison stiff arm. The worst run of the day so far is a 6-yard gain. Going to get Ali in there as Harrison is running the ball a lot, so let's relax a little bit. Ali, very good fall for it. Gain 6 on what I thought was going to be a lot less than that. First potential throw of the day. RPO look. See if it's there with Peters or not. And it's not. Ali will gain a good 6 again, though. Good effort. Nothing like a good old-fashioned run-only drive. And Harrison fumbles the ball! But the offensive lineman recovers it. Peck to the 1. Holy. Please, Harrison. There's no need for that. They have the free rusher off the edge, but I also think they're going to push the right side too far back for us to get through. And, yeah, back to the 1. Now Clegane is hurt. We're down to Musgrave. I think our tight end is Musgrave and Gilliam, but of course, Gilliam playing here on the fullback dive. Can we get in there? We do. Finally, Gilliam, touchdown. Run-only drive completed. And we won't get to see how Shedeur Sanders playing this season because I completely forgot about that glitch again where if you sim the extra point on offense, you... Oh, wow. What a run. What was that? Felt like Ricky Williams in the backfield. But, yeah, you unfortunately don't get to actually do the kickoff. Look at ETN, though. The vibes are sick, dude. Holy, I like that. I swear, they add new animations at the end of every Madden cycle. It's like, I never seen that. I don't know why, I just haven't. Spellman, of course, healthy again. Stepping up, throws it away. 3rd and 11. Is it possible our defense actually gets a stop to start a game out? Probably not, but let's try. Let's hope. Double team move. Gets him off his spot, and it's enough to force the throwaway. 4th and 11. There's a lot of decision-making that goes into this. Do you start the second drive off after not needing to throw it once on the first drive with a pass, or do you go right back to the ground? And you know our decision. Right back to the ground. You're going to have to earn the stop. You're going to have to earn us coming out of the run. And so far, they cannot do it. Juke move inside doesn't work, but it's still a first down. And those pants, dude, oh, they disgust me. I'd be getting pretty pissed off if I was them, though. You might think, 2nd and 8, you didn't really get a good run there. We're going to throw it again. Or run it again. And Harrison does pick up enough to make it worthwhile to run it again. But I do think we're going to throw the ball here. First throw, and it's almost the 2nd quarter. But it's a screen, so is it really a throw? Tries to outrun everybody, get the lead block. Couldn't do it. To the 29. So while we had our first official... Can I actually... No, I can't. I was going to say we had our first official throw of the game. It's really not a throw. We gain a yard. Start of the 2nd quarter. In position to score again. I would like the running back in the backfield here, but that's fine. Nobody getting off their damn blocks. Asking for a lot here. Start away. And he tucks it. That's kind of my fault, though. Why he throws it away back to the right, though, I'll never get, but that is our fault. We shouldn't have done that. Please catch this. Good play. In theory, still gets us the field goal, which if it does, good. Because our drive was fizzling out anyways. At least I won't feel as bad if we do still get this field goal, which it looks like we will. There you go. All right, fair enough. Really bad decision allowing the sack, but we got our field goal back. That's fine. We did well. And then we start the next drive off defensively with the Scorpions shooting themselves in their foot even harder. Holding play, going to set up a 1st and 20. Now a 2nd and 14 after that throw. See if Bamba can get in there again. He's been killing the double team, so double team him again if you want. We don't care. We do not care. Good push. Bamba. Dead stop. Loss of 1. Philbin, actually. No, it was Bamba. Sometimes I forget. Wait, no. I'll call it timeout. I don't want to cover 3 press. I'm going to play it safe for once. We're going to Disneyland. We are going to be actually covering Back. Screen pass. We're completely out there for that. Their offense feels like ours last week. Kind of insane. Please. Oh, what a catch. What a catch. Tell me why the tallest good player in the league is also the most nimble with his footwork. There goes Ali. Oh, there goes Ali. I don't like the way Ali holds that ball out there, but not bad. Of course, you're going to see a little more Ali in this game because we've just run Harrison right into the ground the first quarter. Steffens. Oh, my God. That throw is way too far inside. Oh, my God. Terrible throw. Now, that is an example of a bad throw. Look at the lineman, though. Glaze at the speed. That is... Now, that's a man... That's a Trey Lance miss. Threw it top right, and the thing went inside and flat, dude. That thing was just like a punt. Steffens is wide open there. Oof. That's unfortunate. We're kind of killing him. Kind of killing him there. Would have definitely put him in a really bad spot. Get in there, Skinner. Good tackle. This is a massive swing, like 14-point swing potentially. Spellman, we're in there. We got bodies. They get a first down, though. 2-minute warning. Playing up with the safety. Wow, we just PI'd the literal hell out of him. There's Christian Watson for a gain of 7. Oh, wow. What a hit there. Jerry Jeudy got blasted. No matter what we do, we are just not getting... For one, we're just not getting in there because they have 2 superstar tackles. But also, in general, we're just not playing great coverage. Like, we're giving them so much room. Look at the lineman pushing him forward. We keep just going with dime because there's nothing else we can run. Nickel, there's no... oh, what a huge hit there. But yeah, nickel, there's no point because there's just too many linebackers. We're struggling with DBs to cover, so... Not sure how linebacker... I mean, maybe you get more aggressive at the line with them. And all those plays, he catches it as well at 1. We're all over it. Just can't get in there. We can't knock the damn ball out. That's a huge play. That's a massive loss. Good finish. We'll call a timeout just in case things get a little funky. But yeah, that's a huge loss. Back down to the freaking 9. You never know. You know, they fumble the ball. We get a good return. Want to have some time with the ball. Oh, no. Can't get there. Huge hit. I'll let this clock go this time. To the 9, that's a tough spot to score from. From the 2, a little easier. Ah! We probably sold that one, to be honest. They probably would have had no time to do anything with. I mean, I guess if they just played without a timeout there. So us calling a timeout only would have played a factor if they would have actually like been short there. Or did it? I don't even know. 13 seconds, 1 timeout. You might as well go for the trick. It's actually in a really good spot to try and trick as well. You're going too fast! And that is a really good time ball, and unfortunately slightly overthrown. Net him into around the 50 like we talked about, too. We'll run the ball left. Harrison's that guy. Can't do anything with it. We're up 10-7, but we do give the ball up here, so not really looking as good as usual. Well, I guess this kind of is our new usual, unfortunately. Going to try to run the ball inside again. You know, the run game has been great, and then defensively, I guess you defend the short. They've been hitting curls and hitches and drags and everything. No pressure at all. Again, they've got too good of an offensive line. Read that! Oh, what a hit by Skinner, though. Almost picked. 34 v 34. I think so far there's been one that's winning more than the other. On the cutback. Oh, no. Good tackle. Dude, ETN's scary. I do not trust ETN one singular bit. Oh, read option. Bad decision. I know Shador's pretty fast, but that was a dumb one. Time to shell out some more money for Microsoft. 100 yards on the day. Harrison killing it. Just touchdowns are lacking. Here you go, Microsoft. Here's my money. Don't spend it all in one place. There you go, Harrison. Nice. Yeah, I don't know if... I think that was on his own, though, because I was moving the blocker, wasn't I? What the test in the future. Good job blocking there. What I was going to say was screw it, and I was going to throw over to the tight end. Almost threw it to the defensive lineman. There you go. Harrison gains 9. I sure wish I could gain 9. I'd be at 12-inch. 12-yard line. Taking a shot with Broden potentially here on this play action. If not, we go Musgrave. Our tight end situation's rough. He is open. And that is slightly underthrown, but it's there. It's there. Down to the 1. There you go, Trey. Struggling in this damn pass game. A guy like Broden definitely helps that out a little bit. And into the end zone. That's a crazy late hit. Touchdown, Harrison. Is there anyone that we actually could beat on this edge? Like Pierce is getting cooked up. The DTs are kind of getting cooked up too. Linebackers, good job. Try to fake us out. Double move tight end. We're on that. Oh, sacked on the inside. Philbin. There you go. I want to see this back. Was it luck or was it actually skill? It was definite skill. Holy. As my drift stick completely throws the camera view way off track. Over the middle. Ooh, I think he saw. Either Philbin got him again as he was throwing, or a little bit of both probably. He knew he was about to throw a pick six. Crazy play action. They are all up on this line, so run is not going to be viable. There's a wide open Broden. Little behind him. Spinning catch to the 34. 3 for 103. He is cooking. You know, once upon a time, he was kind of struggling. Looked like he probably wasn't going to hit 1,000 yards. I'd imagine he's pretty damn close already. There you go. Oh, there goes the ankles. Little hezzy to the 14. Harrison. Look at him go. What a little run. If this is a blitz, Ali is potentially scoring. Free play. Oh, why'd you react? We'll take our 5, I guess. Damn it, Glaze. There's no way they fall for it again. We're just going to hike. Broden. Touchdown. There you go. There you go. That might be the dagger. From the 11-yard line. Trying to get in there defensively. ETN gets the first down to the 5. 6 minutes in the 4th. See if we can stop him. I mean, a field goal would still put him in a position here. Oh, no. Wow, look at Pierce. Couldn't someone stop this guy? Like, I know it's the number throwing me off, but I'm feeling Ricky. I don't know why. Look at him go, dude. Ricky or AP. 0 takeaways on the game. Either we're the top 10 in the league. They're playing safe, but maybe too safe. I think the fact that they're down 17, they're running this much with clock ticking away, is probably proof of that. Got to stop them. And they do. To the 2. I'm really surprised they're going for this here. I know they need the touchdowns, but at the same time, not getting this virtually ends the game. Whereas a field goal keeps him in it. And he's in trouble. Doesn't get it off. Turnover on downs. Yeah, I mean, a field goal keeps you in the game. I'm a little surprised from the 2. Good cut. Oh, little stiff arm gains 15. And I know the game's over. We should be, benching Harrison, but I have good vibes that he can get to 200 today. I have the vibes. Oh, man, I wish those other guys had got their blocks. Hurts in the line because they do. Oh, come on, Pack. Trying to run this game out. There you go. Nice 5 yards. Over 20 carries. Usually we don't get too much more than that. And here we are on. Oh, come on. Oh, look at the speed, though. Here we are on par for, like 30 to the 43. What's the numbers? Show me the numbers. What do the numbers mean, Mason? All we need is 4 more yards. And you can have the ball back. There you go. Oh, wow. Never mind. 204 yards on the ground, almost 30 touches on the ground as well. But that's going to be it. 24-7. Early on, it looked like there's going to be another one of those games where we just let a team that shouldn't be close on the game. Instead, we clutched up. Offense did what it did. Defense did what it did. And we end up winning the game. Looking at some of the highlight plays. Trey Lance had a couple of plays in there. Broden obviously had a massive day. Harrison had a massive day. Of course, unfortunately, we keep freaking turning the ball over. Gilliam got a touchdown, which was super cool. And, of course, the team, that throwaway attempt was so bad. The team ends up winning the game. Arguably, I don't know if it's physically, but arguably solidifying the #1 seed. At minimum, the division, even though we lost to the Blue Dragons. Trey Lance, 6 completions. Some deep shots in there, but obviously we relied heavily on the ground. Broden 112 with a touchdown as well. I wonder what Peters' season looks like. It's got to be bad, right? It can't be more than like 500 yards. Just struggling to get the ball to him. I know we had a couple of 100-yard games with him, I think, but most of them are like 20 to 60. And yeah, about 600 yards, which isn't terrible. Broden does go over 1,000 with 10 touchdowns on the year after that game. Harrison already over 2,000 total, almost 20 touchdowns total. What a year, what a player. Looking like there's a chance, a sliver of a chance to get to 2,000 on the ground. 2,500 total as a player from scrimmage, which is just, I mean, the guy is just ridiculous, right? He's just crazy. And that's with, you know, an okay line. It's not an amazing line, especially the guards. Anyways, though, if you guys enjoyed this one, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new, as we are going to be finishing the regular season next episode. I highly doubt we get a final another season after this, but I think next episode, I would say next episode, just to get a feeler, to see what's realistic like goal-wise, and then the final episode, whatever that is, whether it's a Super Bowl win, Super Bowl loss, championship win, well, not win, but championship loss, division loss, wildcard loss, whatever. I don't think we're going to be in the wildcard. There'll be a light goal there as well, just to see, okay, is it worth doing another season? If we do, it might be like a 2-part thing where we do, well, maybe 3-part, but we do like half the season, 1 episode, the rest of the second, and then the playoffs in the third. But yeah, we'll see. Because last time, you know, as much as I love, you know, everyone watching, you know, there's 2,000 views. That is probably about 1,000, maybe 1,500 people that are enjoying it. And I hate to end it for those people because I watch channels that have even less views than that. But at the same time, YouTube is the way it is. The algorithm hates seeing content that is worse than the other. So if we do a rebuild that's 10K views, we get these videos that are 2K. EA is like, okay, well, EA, I blamed EA for this. YouTube's like, okay, this is doing worse, even though they should know that rebuilds are in general more viewed anyways. We're not going to push this. This is going to lower the reach of your channel for other future content, you know, other future stuff you do. So that's a little insight of how it works. You guys probably knew, and if you didn't, well, that's why it is. That's why some, you know, other YouTubers you see, they end their road to glory, right away. It's because, you know, it falls off very quick. The first couple episodes, a lot of people watch. Then it falls off insanely quick, and that hurts them. So, you know, why continue something? It's just the unfortunate way it works. Regardless, enough yap. Appreciate y'all watching. Maybe follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Second channel, PK Plays, not Madden content. I'm hoping you would have seen Oblivion, the end of Oblivion yesterday. I'm hoping. This video would have been before, I think, ECU Dynasty. I think we would have been doing ECU Dynasty today as well, and then a rebuild tomorrow. Some other video later today, whether or not it's ECU or not. Regardless, thanks for watching. All the guys come back for next video, but until next video, see ya. And of course, as always, shout out to the members of the channel, especially returning member Shakur Whitaker. Thanks for joining back as a member. If you're not already a member, you're thinking about becoming one, we of course have, if that matters to you, some kind of exclusive members badges that go next to your name in the comment section. And then of course, a members only rebuild every month. This month's was on the 19th because I was a little behind. And then the next month probably will be a little later as well. Although I heard that Madden 26 might be moving up a little bit, so it actually might be on the 15th like usual, because I think the game might come out on the 7th, if I'm not mistaken. It's supposed to be like the 10th or the 11th, but I think it moved up to the 7th. I'm not sure. We'll keep an eye on that. Regardless, we're going to hit it every month no matter what, right? Unless something real bad happens to me, which then pray for me. Pray for your boy. Regardless, remember, I appreciate y'all for watching, and see ya. Uh-oh, stinky.